It's that time of year. The candy is half price, the roses are wilting, and the box of chocolates on the kitchen counter is down to just the terrible nougat ones. It's time to talk about Southern Jewish romance. Join the ISJL virtual vacation on Tuesday, February 22nd at 11 a.m. Central for an in-depth exploration of the ways in which Southern Jews have invested in rituals and traditions that help young Jews find each other. We're talking about courtship weekends like Ballyhoo in Atlanta, hookup culture at Jewish summer camp, and the ways in which narratives about Jewish continuity can enforce misogyny. We'll meet Southern Jews past and present, learning about their relationships and families. There's even a theatrical performance in this episode, truly something for everyone. For now, get a taste of the tales to come with this selection from a 2010 oral history interview with Naaman and Esther Lipinski in Waco, Texas.
And when did you return from Europe?
I returned after 42 months. They sent me back to the States and went to work at a jewelry store. I met Esther.
What year was that?
46. I was discharged in 45, went to a little town called Killeen, just outside of Waco.
46.
Actually, today it's Fort Hood. Worked there for...
46.
46?
Yeah.
46, correction. After working in the jewelry store, came home and worked for David Hoppenstein in his office. David was, at that time, was running a beer. Well, he had several brands of beer.
He was
that
a
sold, distributor for beer. And I ran his office. Later, having met Esther, we
never met me.
After Esther was much younger than I, but anyway, she was all that was left when I came back from the service. So we got married, and we lived in Waco, still working for David. Esther was working at the post office, and after about a year, we left Waco, went to work for Zale Jewelry Company.
Well, let's pause for a second.
Yes.
So now, Esther, you said that he never met you. What do you explain?
Well, because we always knew each other. Nobody had to introduce us. I lived on 10th Street, he lived on 9th Street.
She was a baby when I left.
When we were growing up, you ran around with the children who were your age. You didn't cross like a 12-year-old would not go with a 16-year-old at that time. Yeah,
you looked pretty good to me when I came home.
Well, I wasn't 16. I was a little older.
How old were you?
20. I was nearly 20.
And I was 24.
Yeah.
And now you knew him. What do you remember of him from before the war?
What do I remember?
Mm-hmm.
I just remember I remember when he was sent overseas because I was working at the post office, and I would receive. I knew when he wrote to his mother, and he was the furthest thing from my mind at that time. And then when he came home, I was still working at the post office, and time went on in a few months, and we got engaged, and we started going together in April, and we were engaged in December, and we got married in February.
What was the attraction?
The attraction?
That's all that was left. She was the only Jewish girl available.
Oh, I don't think so. I don't think so. Why do you say that? I don't think so. Just that it was just like
It's Bichet.
It was just one of those nice things that happen to you in life.
It was Bichet?
That's Bichet.
That's right.
We'll see you on Tuesday, February 22nd for From Ballyhoo to Bumble, Stories of Southern Jewish Romance.